Good morning, everyone. This is Tushar Agarwal here again with the concept of data visualization. Okay, students, today we will talk about data visualization. First, we have to know what is data visualization in Python. In Python, data visualization means it is the presentation of data in graphical format. Means you have studied various things in your mathematics like bar graphs, pie charts, line charts, these histograms, bar graphs. So all these represents the analysis of any data. Now here we are dealing with data visualization. So data visualization means to represent any analysis of data in a graphical format so that it is understandable, so that it can be easily understood by anyone and helps to communicate between two users or two parties clearly and in a short format. So students, today we are going to start with the one of the data visualization concept, that is called histogram. Now what is histogram? Histogram is a technique for data visualization. It is an accurate graphical representation of numerical data. Friends, before going further with this technical details, let me clear you what is the difference between, or what is the histogram. Histograms are the continuous distribution of data, means there are no gaps between the class intervals. Now mathematically you have seen that there are various that rectangular boxes we used to draw. Now here in computer, in Python, you are having different names for them. Like I will call bin, bin. In red you can see it clearly. This is bin. Bin. Bin is the range of values that divide the entire range into a series of intervals. This simply means the x-axis, means the horizontal line which we are taking in mathematics is our x-axis. Friends, students, don't get confused. In Python, we have to do everything using the functions. This is just for your kind understanding that what is a histogram and what we are going to do with the histogram. Okay. Now the bins are the adjacent, means they are not gap between them and are often of equal size. In Python, they must be of equal size. Now let me show you some difference between a bar graph and a histogram with the help of a pictorial view. Now in histogram, you can see this is histogram. There is no gap between these bins 0, 10, 10, 20, 20, 30. These are called bins. This is bin. These are bins. And there is a difference, a gap between the bins. So this is the bin and there is no gap, and sorry, there is no gap and there is gap. This is the basic difference between a bar graph and a histogram, that there is a gap between the class intervals or the bins, the rectangular boxes we have drawn, and there is no difference, there is no gap in histogram. Now let me continue with the histogram. Now there are various things which we take in histogram. While drawing a histogram in a Python, first we need to title it, then we can give the color. In color, I will add, we can give two things: face color and edge color. Face color means the color of the box, and edge color, EDGEE, edge color means the color of the boundaries, edge. Now axis, there are two axes only because it is 2D representation, x-axis and y-axis. Data, the data can be represented as an array. Height and width of bars, this is determined based of, like we have heights and width, means bins kitna hoga hamara, what are the intervals, border color to display the color of the bar. Now what are histograms in Python we have studied. Now how to implement them. For histogram to implement, first we need to run this pip install matplotlib package in our shell. We have to run it and we have to install it in our Python so that we can use, as we are using Thonny, so we have to install it for the Thonny first. Now what do you mean by matplotlib? PIP is our package installer here, program installer package. Okay, so matplotlib is a two-dimensional tool for, or package for, data visualization. 2D, I am repeating, it's a 2D, not 3D. Now, this is one of the example I have put it here. So first look at the figure. What are bins? Bins are these intervals. And what are weights? Weights are the heights. So first program, what I have done import NumPy. It is a part of NumPy. We have to import the package NumPy. Now matplotlib.pyplot. It is a part of pyplot. So we have to write import matplotlib.pyplot as plt. PLT I have taken for myself, it is my choice. Now I have taken a data set 1, 11, 21, 31, 41, whatever I take. Now the important thing is the function which we use to plot histogram is plt.hist. Remember students, plt.hist. Now here I have again defined the data. If I want, I don't need to define the data. I will give this data only. Now I have to give the class intervals. I have to give the class intervals. Now bins 10, 20, 30, 40, 60. Look, bins are there from starting from 0. We have to give starting also. If I will start from 10, it will start from 10. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Now the number of bins should be equal to the number of weights. Remember why words? Number of bins should be equal to the number of weights. Then write plt.show. Now edge color means the color of the edges of this rectangular boxes should be red, so it is red. Now let me introduce to the next program. Here what I have done, the same thing. Now here we have left a value between 40 to 45. There is no data between 40 to 50. After 50, look, there is no data between the interval 40 to 50. So it will be a blank. It will be a blank in our output. Now there are various things what we write. plt.hist, this thing I told you. Now face color is to change. Face color changes. If I will take it as Y, it is yellow. If face color is equal to Y, face color means the color of the boxes, inside the boxes. By default it is blue. By default it is blue. Now if we want to give the title of any histogram, we can give plt.title, histogram heading. Now save file, tmp.png. X-axis, we want to label the x-axis. We can give value, frequency. This is just an example, students. I will show you in the practical. Now the next thing is, what do you mean by quantile? Quantile means we have done sampling of equal size or subgroups. Means we are having some distribution of which we have done sampling. Actually the median is a kind of, median in mathematics is a kind of quantile in Python. The median is placed at the probability. We assume that median is the middle point of our series. So we can think quantile as a median. Now what we have to do a quantile, suppose this is the data set we have given. There are 40 elements in this data set. First we have to arrange them in ascending order. Ascending order means smallest to largest. The data in the question is already in ascending order. Now count how many total observations are there. Now if I want to give that how many of the observations fall below 30%. Below 30% means 0.3. 30 by 100, it is 0.3, means 30%, 0.3. So its observations should be q into n plus 1, where q is the percentage, n is the number of observations plus 1, so it is 12.3. So we will round off to 12. If 0.5 or 0.5 greater, we will round off to 13. So the 12th number is the set 31. Look, this is the 12th element and this is the 31. It means which is the number where 30% of the values fall below it. Now how to find the quantile? Import pandas as pd, import numpy as np, pd.series, rs.quantile 0.3. This is as simple as you can. Now friends, this is from my side, data visualization. I will again come with the new concept tomorrow, that is bar graphs or line graphs. Friends, kindly go through this presentation thoroughly. This is very important. Histogram data visualization in Python is very easy. We don't need to have any calculations. We just used to what we used to do, we used to put some methods only there. So students, this is from my side today. I will wait for you. Thank you very much. Stay home, stay safe.